absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Michael Dixon making off for Seattle.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Ken Black. Edo Blue. Set.
Here's Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
45, White. Hut.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Once more with Harvey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And they're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. but it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Ready.
On the handoff, Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Drill green. Here we go. Set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready. Hut.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
That's complete to DK. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans! Jay Harvey, 69 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker. Because if you don't throw right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Second and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Dragon 60. Get up. Ready.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
70, hot 70. 19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it here. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll run. It's Ken Walker. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Lions. Go.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. These two teams all tied after one.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 by check.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Michael Dixon.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Saints take over first and 10. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, ready.
Play action this time with Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Hall. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Red, 50, red, cycle, ready.
Love now. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
You're not. I see through your eyes.
Ready,
The
ready.
Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they stop him up short of 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
Real green. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And for right side here, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Down. Set, hut.
On the give, it's Harvey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32, set.
Throwing. Love. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
Saints, 1st down.
10 cycle.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mega. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And the
Come on,
Saints
38.
first down.
Ready?
Going back to Love. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Here we go. Set.
Harvey. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
Short of the goal line.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. R.J. Harvey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Yeah, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Ready. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see the franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I don't know about you, Warner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm worried about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
That was complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Okay, right.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Field. Black. Ready.
Love from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, I admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jordan Love, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. A solid stiff arm.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. To the left side, looked in by Horton.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
38-yard line.
Second down in a yard.
Come on. Hit. Cougar Knight, Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go.
Looking to throw.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange, Richard Mille on me dancing just like
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Panther 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's personal or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Come on, set. Trail green, black 40.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
That'll be complete to Harvey.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards is the pickup, first down, New Orleans.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be able to control it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts,
Second and
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Love. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Darnell Washington
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime.
the score, Saints.
Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7.
two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw out wide to Walker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Go! 19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to 43.
There's still time to get him established, but in my estimation, we've got to pick up the urgency here. We've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Panthers 60, Panthers.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Let's go. Red, sight, tic-tac.
Here's Love. That's complete to DK. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Chimway Deacon, 65 yards. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the points. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Seahawks 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Franco leading. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means the head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 50, green.
Again, it's Harvey.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Set, ready. 6, 7.
Love.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Black Ultra. Ready, 6, mega, hut.
Play action this time with Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Emeka Egbuka, 27 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
First down, Seahawks.
Tight. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught at the 25. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. De'Ami Brown from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon, the
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Got it. Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up a throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It's fielded at the 45. A little juke. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Ready?
Here's Harvey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it there on the net.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Throwing. Love. Touchdown! Emeka Egbuka with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 16
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Warriors, 70, 19.
They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ramsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll go down as a gain of 6. Then it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramsey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? Crack up, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. De'Ami Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
His kick is good.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they might do it with some gusto, too.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
But with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Pack 19, pack to 60, pack to 60.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Saints are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
Intercepted.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Ready?
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Third and 4.
Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man, Dell. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down out near midfield. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
He's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Ready.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Come on. Ready.
Howard up the middle. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Rose and matte black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and matte black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to start up, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in Yvette, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking out your hip, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw bars, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know this spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to back. Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay.